Hello, I'm Norman Schafer, and I'm joined today by Sandy, the Global Marketing Manager of the Volivoli Beach Resort in Fiji. And if you're looking for an oceanfront experience that combines world-class diving with a laid-back island lifestyle, Volivoli is a gem on Fiji's lesser-known and explored sun coast. So in the north part of the main island of Fiji. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to tell you, if you've ever dreamed of experiencing one of the incredible destinations that we talk about on the show, be sure to visit farandawayadventures.com. For over 30 years, I've helped travelers discover some of the most extraordinary destinations on Earth. If this is of interest, check out the link in the description to farandawayadventures.com, and we'd be happy to make your next trip unforgettable.
That's right, Norman. We're really lucky. It's an easy transfer time from Nadi International Airport. You come out of the airport, you turn left, 2.5 hour drive. It's a beautiful coastal drive up through lovely villages in a really unique and authentic part of Fiji. It's you pass farmlands and out to this. We have 17 acres set out on a headland. All of our rooms have 180-degree ocean views. We are a family owned and operated business. So been in Fiji, originally from New Zealand, been in Fiji for over 25 years and extremely proud of the product.
Well, Volivoli is so unique because there's not many resorts in that section of Fiji. But what makes it so popular for divers in particular?
Well, Volivoli means sand in Fijian. And we are so fortunate. We have this natural sand spit that extends out into the ocean. So can you imagine that when the tide goes out, our beach just gets bigger out into the ocean? We're very fortunate. We're right on the northern tip of the main island on the edge of what we call the Bligh Waters. Now, the Bligh Waters are one of the soft coral capital diving areas of the world. And we're really fortunate because we have over 90 dive sites that we dive. So we're able to offer divers and snorkelers this unique, diverse marine playgrounds, really.
Wow. They could go for 3 months and not see the same dive site.
That's exactly right. And I've been diving Fiji for many years. And every time that I go out, I see something different. And it's beautiful. We have a dive operation based at the resort. That's ours. It's called Ra Divers. We have a dedicated dive and fishing boat fleet. All of our staff, and I'm so proud to say this, during the COVID period, we took the opportunity to launch an initiative for the local villages in Fiji, advertising that anybody who would like to train to be a diver and then a dive master could come and be part of our internship program. So we've had the ability to be able to train local people to an international standard, which means that they've got a qualification. They can work anywhere in Fiji or internationally. But of course, we were able to take the cream of that crop for our own dive operation.
And so you've kept them there, and they are taking people, divers, around to all these wonderful, beautiful places. That's incredible. Now Volivoli is not just for divers, though.
No,
There's so much more to it. And so what do you offer for those who are not into diving?
So we're in this really unique part of Fiji. It's called the Sun Coast. It's very mountainous. So we offer hiking into the Nadi waterfall, which is one of the largest waterfalls in Fiji. And that experience is beautiful. You go to the local village at the base of the mountains, and you are greeted. You have a kava ceremony. Your passage through the village up to the waterfall is blessed, and you get the opportunity to go up and see this amazing waterfall. We also do a dolphin encounter. Now, I say it's an encounter because we're very passionate about preserving the natural marine life. So for our snorkelers, we follow the dolphins, they follow the boat. We then pop them onto a reef close by to the dolphins. And if the dolphins choose to come and play with us that day, then it's wonderful. But we also are heavily invested in the local communities. We do some coastal restoration with repopulating of mangroves so that our reefs are really, really healthy.
Yeah.
Um,
That's great. And, it's important to really protect that local
absolutely.
environment around where the resort is. And it's great to see that you're very mindful of that. Do you have opportunities for guests to get involved in the kind
We do. I mean, we're really fortunate that the majority of our market actually comes from North America, from the US and Canada. And our guests are really wanting to have that local connection. So we'll often have requests in advance of a group, is there anything that we can bring, that we can do? So we'll arrange if they'd like to visit a local village or a local school, we can arrange that. What are the main things that I say to people when you're coming? Readers, they're very expensive here. Yeah, glasses. The staff and the villagers just love that. Also, reading materials. So
Now, it's great that people have opportunity to bring things, but as people are preparing to come to Volivoli, is there anything that they should be mindful of, or things that they should plan for the first time if they haven't been there before?
I'm saying this as a New Zealander, in that, I mean, we have a beautiful climate here in Fiji. It's absolutely stunning. But I would say one of the key things is make sure you've got a good sunscreen, obviously reef safe.
Yes.
Because our sun can be quite intense here. Just come with an attitude of understanding that you're going to be immersed in this beautiful culture of the Fijian people. And I mean, we have a beautiful resort, and there are many beautiful resorts in Fiji, but really the heart of Fiji is its people. And our staff have worked for the family for many, many years. And repeatedly our guests say, oh, Sonny was wonderful, or Aliki was amazing, or it's the feedback we get on our staff and the fact that they just make people, they're gifted with names. They will meet you at breakfast, and then all of the staff for the rest of your visit will know your name. Probably, if you talk about your children, you come back 2 or 3 years later, they'll still remember that. And they'll ask you how James is, or Sarah is, or, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you about a little bit about the guest feedback. And I imagine just the fact that people know their names and they feel that they're welcomed as part of the family when they come, that must be something that they comment on, following their stay there.
Yeah. Look, the tagline for Fiji tourism is Fiji is where happiness is. And it truly is. The people here are so welcoming, so friendly. And if you're not aware, they have the most beautiful voices. Yeah. So we have a cultural night at the resort once a week. And that's a meke. And
what day of the week is that on?
That's on a Thursday night.
Thursday, okay.
On a Thursday night, and then we do a Sunday barbecue as well. But the meke is a great opportunity. It's a lovo, which is a traditional cooking style of Fijian. But the meke is a traditional welcome, and actually, it's all our staff's children that take part in that meke. You can see beautiful, beautiful faces of Fijian kids. So, what I would say, what's the most that they can bring your guest? Just know that from the moment that they enter, they're going to feel like a member of the family, a member of the community. Kick their shoes off and just enjoy everything that Fiji offers.
And don't come for too short a period of time.
No, absolutely. Well, you're coming from a really long way. So typically out of North America, our guests come from for 7 to 14 days. And I think that's a really nice period of time.
Yes, well, you can kind of really get into feeling part of the family in that much time. But thank you so much for sharing a little bit about Volivoli Beach Resort.
You're most welcome. Tanaka.
Thanks for tuning in. Discover your next unforgettable journey at farandawasadventures.com. Experience the world differently.